Hi there, my name's Annette Whipple and I think facts are fun. I've written 8 books for kids that are full of facts, full of information. Books like soil, flowers, and insects as producers. I've written books about the continents of Africa and North America. And I've written about 2 high-flying brothers. Do you know them? Wilbur and Orville Wright. This is the story of the Wright brothers. Listen to this. Impossible. Most people thought a flying machine would never work. For hundreds of years, people had been trying to figure out how to fly. Even the brilliant inventor Leonardo da Vinci had ideas about flight all the way back in the 1400s. That was more than 400 years before Wilbur and Orville Wright did the impossible. They were the first to build and fly an airplane in 1903. The story of the Wright brothers, 2 high-flying brothers who were really very ordinary, but they were curious. They asked questions. They explored how things worked. And really, they did what people thought was impossible. They flew. I also wrote the book, The Laura Ingalls Wilder Companion, a chapter-by-chapter guide. This is for people who like the Little House books by Laura Ingalls Wilder. And it's going to help readers to really engage with the pioneer world, to understand American history and Laura Ingalls Wilder's story a little bit better. And it's full of activities. There are actually 75 activities in my book. Things like you can make star garland, you can make vanity cakes, you can make your own donuts, you can, and it's not just food. There's lots of activity like the game Get Up, where you can pretend that you are training and driving a horse or oxen. But there's also lots and lots of information. And there's these fact or fiction sidebars. If you know the Little House books, you might know about Nellie. This says fact or fiction. Readers recognized Nellie Olson for the bully she was. Nellie represented 3 real rivals from Laura Ingalls Wilder's childhood. And then it goes on to say even more. But there's lots of information here. It's really a book for fans of all ages of the Little House books, but it's especially great for kids who want to better understand the history and the people in the Laura Ingalls Wilder books. And you know what? Sometimes something just kind of makes us a little bit curious. Maybe you have heard, maybe you've seen a bird like Wilbur. This is Wilbur. Wilbur is a great horned owl, and he was part of the fun of Who Knew the Truth About Owls. Take a look at this. I think this book is beautiful. I only wrote the words. I didn't design the pictures. I didn't take the pictures. But this is a question and answer book all about owls, because sometimes we think we know owls, but we really don't. So let's take a look inside. Do owls sleep all day? Let's take a look. During the day, most owls nap and hide in their roost. They're active at night, but not all owls are nocturnal. Some owls are active at dawn and dusk. Burrowing owls hunt around sunrise and sunset, so they rest during the day and night. Northern hawk owls are different from most owls. They spend their days awake and hunting. They nap at night. And then take a look. Who knew? I'm a snowy owl. Summer days in the Arctic are long, so I find plenty of small mammals like lemmings while the sun shines. I even hunt birds and fish. Owls must be aware of danger, so we don't sleep deeply. Instead, we nap whenever we can. Isn't that neat? Who knew the truth about owls? Lots of fun, lots of curiosity is within us. And we just kind of have to ask the questions. We have to read the books to find the answers. What are you curious about? Is it science? Is it history? Is it health? What would it be? Well, books can be the answer. Maybe a book like Who Knew? The Truth About Owls, or The Laura Ingalls Wilder Companion, or The Story of the Wright Brothers. Maybe one of these books will answer some of your questions if you're a curious person like me. Happy reading, happy writing.